What's going on, YouTube, man? Welcome back to another video. Now, before we jump in today's video, man, you should have know what you should have been did. Like, comment, and subscribe. We trying to save the world. We trying to save as many people as we can. So make sure you hit that post notification bell so you don't get that post nut clarity, my guys. Now listen, man. Today's video, I wanted to talk about this topic because I feel like it's very important to talk about. And if you've seen the reaction that I did to the Infinite Colors video, I'm gonna drop it right here. If you haven't seen that video yet, make sure you go check that video out, because in that video you had this modern woman talking about what a woman likes in a man, or a woman will never admit this, but this is what a woman likes, you know? And I thought that was complete BS. She was basically saying that women nowadays, a lot of women nowadays want the a-hole guy. She was basically saying that women want the bad guy, the guy who's gonna cause her to have these emotional problems, cause her to stress, give her headaches. This woman was basically saying that is what modern women want nowadays. And I feel like women who only want those things are only attracted to those type of men. You know, women who are broken, women who are dealing with certain type of traumas and, you know, insecurities, those are going to be the type of men that she's going to like. Those are going to be the type of men that she's going to attract. She's going to attract the bad boy. She's going to attract the a-hole, because that is what she is. She is broken. You know, but back to what I wanted to address in today's video is that what a woman will never admit, and I made an Instagram poll on my IG. I made a poll on my IG where I was basically asking, you know, does a woman like a man to lead? And I'm gonna drop it right here. I'm gonna show y'all a screenshot, right? And out of all the women that I have on my IG, only one woman voted on that poll. Only one woman. So a woman, this goes to show that either these women just don't mess with me, or they didn't care enough to just click a yes or a no, or they just don't want to admit to it. The number one thing a woman won't ever admit to is that she wants a man who can lead. Listen to me now. A woman wants a man who can lead, brothers. Because if you cannot lead this woman, she's always gonna start up conflicts with you. She's always gonna have enmity with you. I don't know if I'm saying that word right. But if you cannot properly lead this woman, you two are always gonna be in fights. You two are always gonna be in confusion and disagreements. A woman wants to be feminine. She wants to play that feminine role. But a lot of these guys who are in relationships, they're not allowing their women to play that feminine role. You know, in Genesis, it says that a woman's desire is going to be for her husband. A woman is going to want a husband. Her desires is going to be to get a man who can lead her. That is going to be her desires naturally as a woman. A woman wants to look good for her man. A woman wants to dress up nice and look good for her man. A woman wants to do all these things. And if you're a man and you're not playing that masculine leadership role, that provider role, and you're not allowing your woman to be that feminine, nurturing caregiver that she should be, it's gonna always be enmity between the two of you. It's gonna always be. You know, that is the number one thing a woman will never admit to you. She's never gonna admit that she wants you to lead, because as a man, you should already know that. You should already know that you should be leading this woman. You should already know that as a man, bros. And with all these girls from the poll that I just showed y'all, none of these girls answered my question. Literally only one answered. I had a whole bunch of males answer my question, and not one, only one woman answered the question. Forgot to add, y'all, that one woman that voted on the poll, she answered no. A woman doesn't want to be led by a man. She answered no. And mind you, I don't even follow this woman. You feel me? She's one of those page stalker, story stalker type of women. So she voted no. And on top of that, I don't even follow her. So, man, that goes to show you that women are never going to admit to this, that they want a man to lead. That goes to show that they don't want to admit to this, because we live in a world today where women, they hate the word submit, because they feel like it's a very derogative, or it's a very downgrading word. Women hate that word because they feel like, oh, us men, we want our wives to just bow down and yes, master us. Like that is not what submitting means. You know, the Most High didn't say, wives, submit to your husband and bow down to him and praise him. So women nowadays, whenever they see the word submit, they take it the wrong way. They view it the wrong way. That is the number one thing these women will not admit, is that they want a man who can lead them. They want it. They want a man who can provide for them, because they can't do it by themselves. You know, they want a man that they can rely on, because they cannot do it by themselves. And whether or not they want to choose the a-hole or the good guy, you know, that's on them. But a woman, don't you notice that the women who are choosing the a-holes, those relationships never last for long. You know, I believe in that video, Infinite Colors, he was basically saying that modern women, they put masculinity for toxicity. You know, they'll accept toxicity because they feel like that's how a man is masculine, or showing he's masculine when he's toxic. But we got it twisted. We got it twisted, man. So women, they want a man who can lead them, but they're not gonna tell you that. They're not gonna tell you that, because especially today, we live in a world where women they have too much pride. They don't want to feel like, oh, a man is supposed to be taking care of me. They know on a primal level, they know that is how we supposed to be operating. They know this. So listen, man, make sure as a man, you know how to lead a woman. Make sure you know what it means to be a man. You know, make sure you know these things. A woman shouldn't have to tell you how to be a man. That is the number one thing a woman won't ever admit. She won't admit to you that she wants you to lead her. She won't admit to that. And when you guys are in a relationship where you're not leading this woman, where you're not providing for this woman, I'm telling you, man, it's always gonna be clashes. She's never gonna truly respect you, because you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing, which is leading her. A woman can't truly respect a man who cannot provide and lead for her, man. She's never gonna admit to this. She's never gonna admit to this. You know, and when she can't find the guy who can carry out the role that he's supposed to be carrying out as a man, that is when she starts dabbling in the streets. She starts finessing men. She starts going after the men with money. They have money, so she's gonna start going after men who has money. But morally, that is not how women should be operating, because now you're taking advantage of a man who has money. Now you're with a man just because he has money. You know, so morally, that is not correct. But that goes to show you that women, they want someone who they can feel secure with. You know, if they can't get that security with you, what makes you think they're not going to go for the guy who's financially stable? You get what I'm saying? So listen, man, if you guys took anything valuable today from this video, make sure to drop a like, comment down below your thoughts and opinions, man. Share this video with a friend, because they will need it, man. Now look, subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I'll catch you in the next one, and I'm out.